Have you ever wondered why it is so easy to start a book and so hard to finish a draft? This week we've been talking about the writing process, and I mentioned that it has 7 stages. So today we're in stage 3 when you actually start your draft. Now I'm guessing that most of you watching this video have already started your draft. Maybe you've been writing 500 words a day for, I don't know, about 18 days now or so. Wherever you are in the process, good job. And thanks for coming today and showing up to get some motivation to make your writing better. So let's talk about the start stage of the writing process. The start stage is usually pretty easy, which is why lots of people have unfinished manuscripts in their drawers or on their hard drives or on their laptops, wherever we store our documents nowadays. The start stage is pretty easy if you think about the energy required and the effort required. Now, by energy, I just mean your enthusiasm to start the project. Often at the beginning of a writing project, your energy for the project is pretty high. You're excited about it. You're excited to get started. You're excited about your ideas. You're excited about putting them into a document, and you're excited about the possibility of writing a book. Then we can look at the effort that it takes. Really, when you start the manuscript, the effort is pretty low. You just sit down and you start writing. At this point, you're not thinking about the months that it might take to write the draft. You're not thinking about how to get out of bed a little bit early to write. You're excited to begin. And with that high energy and that low effort, the start stage is pretty easy. You could start almost anything. All you have to do is sit down and do it. Now, sometimes if you're a thinker, that contemplation stage may be longer and you may have some resistance to get started because you're still kind of weighing out whether it's worth it to you to start. If you're one of those kind of people that when you commit to a project, you finish it, you may be slower to start. So your energy and your effort may be a little bit different. But for most of us, starting a writing project is pretty easy. The energy is high, the effort is low, and so we just get started. Now, in the right method, what I suggest that you do is that you just ride that energy. While it's easy, you cash in on that. When the enthusiasm's high, you write a little bit more. When the effort is low, you keep going as long as you can and just get those words in. So you may write more than 500 words at the beginning. Often when people are starting writing projects, they may say something like, oh, I've written 1,000 words, or I wrote 2,000 words, 4 times the 500 suggested words. And that's fantastic. That's a great way to capitalize on that high energy for the project and the low effort. Cash in on that now because it's not always this easy. We'll talk about that more in the next video.